lot of that is the answer for tomorrow when we go back and see it. Mm-hmm. When I look at the offense, I talk about us as a whole. I think there were way too many just one player aways. And meaning by that is, Coach Muggins says all the time, we can't play with 10. And there were too many times that either I make the wrong decision or we don't get the protection right, or one guy doesn't line up in the right spot. And, on third and down against a team as good as Clemson, that's going to lead to punting, over and over again. I think we did a lot of great things. I think we put a couple of good drives together. I think we got to be more efficient on first and second down to stay out of third and long, and just execute a little better in the red zone.
JT, can you tell us what happened on that interception tonight?
Yeah. So I give props to Clemson. They played three buzz on us. They did a great job disguising it. Number 10 linebacker, Balin Spector. I think he's a great player, honestly. He did a great job sitting from the inside route, jumping the outside route on the last hitch. Great play by him. What do I got to do better? I got to see that it's three buzz, get the ball to the back. When they're going to drop 8 and drop in the windows, the best thing to do is get the ball to the running back and see, take our chances with him.
Let's go to Mark Weiser and then Pete Thamel.
JT, how does it feel to leave here with a win over this, top 3 Clemson team, but yet I'm sure on offense you feel like you left all plays out there. I mean, can you kind of have a half and half feeling, or
not one bit. We just beat Clemson. Our D line played amazing. Our whole defense played amazing. I think our O line fought their ass off at the end when we had to go 4-minute and run the ball. I think we did a lot of good things offensively, just not enough consistently to where you're going to put up points against Clemson. And I'd say the other thing that I'd say for the offense is we got to be a little more explosive, which is tough to do with what Clemson did today. They played a very conservative, soft zone. Dropped 8 a lot. They did a lot of things they haven't shown to do too much. And I think they did a great job. Clemson did executing that scheme and making us, take what's there. We got to do that a little bit better. But in terms of, do I have a half and half feeling? Hell no. We just beat Clemson. I'm happy.
JT, we're in such an era in college football right now, relentless offense. You obviously had to break into a lot of new skill position players tonight, especially the receivers. And I'm just curious, for this program to meet its championship goals, how much evolution you're going to need from this offense in order to get there by the end of the year.
The defense does that every game. We don't need to score much more than 4 points. But realistically, I think each week, and we're going to take it week to week. Next week, I think the biggest thing that Clemson showed us was that we need to be more explosive when teams are more explosive on creating different ways to run the ball, creating different ways to get the ball in the guys' hands quick and in space against zone teams. I think we've showed that we're really good when teams are going to play us low safety and teams are going to play us man. We've been very explosive. When you watch the games where teams played low safety and let us one-on-one make throws, and teams that have let us gash it up the middle when they're going to spread out too high sometimes, we showed to be explosive. I think we're going to need to be able to attack these 3 traps and, the other things that Clemson showed us that we haven't seen much.
Let's go to Seth Emerson and Steve Reed.
Morning, right?
JT, I don't know if players think of it this way, but do you, when you see the defense play that way, look at the rest of the season and say, we don't have to carry this team. We may be able to play a different way. Does it take any pressure off as you guys go forth with the rest of the season?
It's awesome when it happens and your defense holds a Clemson team to 3 points and scores 7. It's awesome. Obviously a huge help, and our defense deserves all the credit for tonight. But no, to me it doesn't, because I don't feel the pressure. And really our offense in general doesn't feel the pressure to play based on what our defense gives up. I think we're good enough and we have the talent and we have the ability to execute to where, we should be able to move the ball on anybody, no matter what the circumstances. No matter if the defense has given up 0 points, I think we should try and score every drive. If the defense has given up 100 points, we should try and score every drive. The pressure doesn't change based on what your defense does.
Steve Reed.
JT, I wonder if you could talk about also, I mean, your defense played very well, but also Clemson's defense was pretty strong as well today. What makes that unit pretty tough?
Yeah, great question. I would tell you they were very different from what we had seen on film and what we had kind of expected. A lot of times against a lot of teams, they've played a good amount more man. They've shown a lot more exotic pressures and dropping less guys in coverage, trying to create more with their D line and linebackers, secondary blitzes. Today they didn't really do any of that, other than I can think of 1 3rd down, excluding 4-minute when you have to run the clock out. I can think of 1 3rd down and a couple of rundowns that they played us, true 1 high, and maybe a few times they brought more than 5, which was very unexpected. And I think you got to give a lot of credit to Clemson on their ability to be so versatile. I think a lot of what they said was, we're going to stay too high. We're going to keep our safeties and our corners off. We're not going to let you be explosive on one-on-one shot plays. You're going to have to drive it on us and run the ball. You're going to have to check it down. You're going to have to keep the chains moving and stay efficient on 1st and 2nd down. And we didn't do a good enough job, and Clemson did a great job executing. They showed they're very versatile, and they can play a team all low safety, 1 high man 1 week, and then they can play a different team and say, we're going to play soft drop zone and make you execute. I'd say their versatility and how hard they play too contributes to them being a very, very good defense.
Let's go to Jeff Schultz quickly, please.
JT, I know there was a lot of talk that this is just, one game in the opener, but now that it's over, can you just talk about sort of how much weight or any pressure the players felt coming into this game, just to show maybe what you guys are all about this year?
A lot of us have been consistent, especially the voices of the team, like Coach Smart, myself. I've said it a lot. To me, it was a huge emphasis that this is game 1, a non-league week 1 game. And as exciting as it is, as a great of opportunity as it is, this doesn't change anything for the rest of the season. As far as I'm concerned, I'm focused on UAB right now. That was awesome. Great experience, super happy for the defense, happy for everyone that got a chance to play and contribute and do everything. But game's over, we're gonna watch the tape, and we're focused on UAB.